107.5, the D's hottest hip hop and R&B. I'm T2 Times, and I'm trying not to pass out because my new friend is here. She don't know that we friends yet, but that's okay.
We're friends.
We're friends. Okay, she knows. Look at the Lord. Chloe.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
How are you?
I am well. Welcome to Detroit.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really happy to be here.
I lived it. Have you eaten yet?
I had breakfast.
You had breakfast where at?
At my hotel.
At the hotel. Okay, so you haven't been out to the restaurant.
No, not yet.
I know that you're vegan.
Yes.
Me too, shorty.
You are?
Yes.
You got to put me onto the great spots.
I will.
Okay.
I will, including one of my very own doing. So I'll get to that toward the end, but I just wanted to say, do you cook?
No.
Dang.
Dang.
I was going to say, I have a vegan cooking show on YouTube called Time to Eat, where we make a vegan meal and talk about the things. I would love to have you.
Oh, I would love to be.
Oh, it's going to be so fun. Okay, I cannot wait. Okay, let's just talk about the stuff. Focus, Tiana, focus. The radio people know, they know I'm crazy. So
it's okay. We all got a little bit of crazy.
It's in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can we start with Praise This?
I would love to. Did you like it?
I cried.
You cried?
On
which part?
Several parts. I teared up a little bit because I identify a little bit with the character. So my mom passed away in 2018.
I'm so sorry.
Girl, me too. Because why would she
sorry.
do that? Right? But what I realized is there were so many moments where your character Sam was missing her mom, and it showed up as so much stuff. Mm-hmm. Right? Her finding herself, her attempting to really accomplish her goals with her career, her actually getting to a point where she was celebrating achievements. And I wondered how you identified with that.
Yes, I loved playing Sam because I feel like all of us can identify with her in a way. She has a dream and she just felt stuck because she couldn't break through the ceiling, and she was like, when is it going to be my turn? When is it going to be for me? She felt like God wasn't answering her prayers with her mom passing, and then her dreams not coming true. So her faith was kind of falling apart, and I think her dad noticed that and sent her off to Atlanta where she was with her extended family, and she got thrown into the praise gospel world. So I really loved playing Sam, and I loved my cast, and it was just great. So I'm happy it's out now.
It was a really good cast.
Thank you.
The songs were so good.
You liked
the trap gospel.
Yes.
It was hitting for me. It was. God, I'm not even gonna ruin it for the people. I'm not gonna ruin it for the people. If you haven't seen Praise This yet, you need to do it immediately. Immediately. I don't even know how else to say it. And I think that the timing of the movie was really, really good.
I think so too. Easter weekend, right?
Easter weekend, but not only that, in general, right? We have seen a lot of celebrities, influencers, people in general be really loud and proud and fresh in their faith.
Oh, yeah.
And for some people, it feels icky, like, oh my God, why are they doing that? Is it just another bag? Is it trendy? How do you feel about that?
I feel like when it comes to that, it's really not us to judge, no matter what somebody says or does. For me, I've always been so loud and proud when it comes to God. I would not be here without him. And even with Praise This, I was so excited because it had my love of music and acting and God all combined into one. And for me, it's been like this forever. It hasn't been a trend. And I feel like for people to accuse people's faith as a trend, that's a little insensitive.
Ain't it?
And, we just got to mind our business sometimes and keep it pushing in life.
Mind your business.
I'm happy that, believers, non-believers, they can get something out of the film. And I'm proud of anybody who's either loud and proud about their journey with God, more quiet about it. It's their personal journey with him. And that's why he's so loving to us, because he knows none of us are the same and we all deal with things differently. So yeah.
And we pick up stuff differently. Somebody might have needed to see Black China's breakthrough in order to go out and seek him.
She looks beautiful.
Oh,
she looks so beautiful.
It's the glow for me.
Yeah.
I love it. But you're glowing too, my girl.
Thank you.
You are glowing too.
Thank you.
I often think about, because I did so many Googles, right? And I've been following your journey for quite some time. Like, really long time. I remember seeing you interview with my mentor, DJ Angel Baby. It was back during the COVID times on IG. And I was like, I cannot wait to talk to them about stuff.
And look at us now.
Look at the Lord,
yes.
Right? Do you ever feel, because you have been in this industry for so long, at such a young age too, do you ever feel misunderstood?
All the time, but I feel all of us are misunderstood in some ways. Mm-hmm. And as long as I understand myself and I'm proud of myself, then that's all that matters.
Yeah. It is. But for someone who, like many of the people whose tweets you posted up on that screen at that show, we'll get to it. But for the people who clearly do not understand or claim that they can't relate, I don't know how they can't relate. The internet exists and Google is free. But for the people who claim that they can't relate, how do you suggest they attempt to connect to you? Because you have mastered the art of sharing without sharing. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's a hindrance for some people because they just need to know everything. But how would you suggest someone get to know you?
That's a great question. I mean, listen to the album. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm pretty blunt and open about everything. So I feel like there's things that people know everything about me with. I feel like you connect with who you connect with. And whoever is supposed to receive the message, they'll receive it.
I love that. Yeah. I love that so much about you. You have this spirit that, like, makes me want to beat up people who have anything negative to say. Like, don't say that about her. I'll fight you. Right? Because I'm a little feisty on the inside, right? I'm sure
When's
I'm a
Leo.
Okay. There's a lot there
Yeah.
for me. I have a therapist, so it's fine.
That's good. Me too.
As you should. Do you feel a way about how protective people are over you? Like, does that ever bother you? I know in your talk with your friend Lotto, like, she was talking about how protective she was over you, and you always talk about how protective your sister Hallie is over you. Does that ever bother you?
That doesn't bother me. You know, I'm happy I have people around me who protect and love me and only want the best for me. That never bothers me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I live there for you. You deserve.
Thank you.
You really, really do. In the midst of it all, right?
Yes.
You've been on this journey for mad long. We've been waiting on In Pieces for mad long.
Yes.
And it's here.
It's finally here.
How do you feel? Is it like a weight lifted off your shoulders? Is it, what? Give it to me. What's going on?
I feel so good. I feel content. I feel happy and I feel whole. And I'm happy that it's finally out there for people to receive. And, you know, with me having my first headlining tour, I started in Chicago, it was sold out. And then tonight I'm here at the Fillmore in Detroit. It's just so exciting. And to hear the fans singing the words back is so amazing. And my spirit is full. So I'm happy.
I am happy for you.
Thank you.
Now, I heard you mention in some previous talks with people that In Pieces is not only about you, like, picking up the pieces of your heart, like the cover art suggests, but it's also pieces of 3 different projects.
It's the pieces of the box that people confine me into. Okay. And also the box that I put onto myself. It's the box finally breaking into pieces. So the version of Chloe that everybody thinks I am, the version of Chloe that people constantly speak on, that box has been broken, you know. So that's what that represents.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the project itself is a result of some other ones. Yes?
Oh, yeah. I created it within 3 years, and it was so much fun creating it. I was going through a emotional and just a really interesting journey, which led me to hear of how I am when it comes to growth. And I put all of that into the lyrics.
So which song was your favorite to put together?
My favorite song to put together, I think Heart on My Sleeve, because that was 2 different songs I combined into one over a span of 2.5 years. So I would always go back to it and update it. So that was fun.
Why so short, sister?
Because I had nothing else left to say for it. I said all that I had to in that moment, and I felt like the story concluded itself. and maybe, now I'll have something else to say to add to it. But for me, I never want to force art or just put a bridge on something just because that's the normal song structure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, art is art. It can be
is.
2 minutes. It could be 10 minutes. Look at Bohemian Rhapsody. So,
Baby.
Art is art.
It is. Okay. Then I won't be too upset about the fact that it was short, but myself, along with some of my friends, we were just like, so we can't get no more heart on my sleeve. That's all she left us with. You said now that you may have something to add to it, we can expect the deluxe.
Yeah. I have so much music.
Ooh!
So many songs that didn't make the track list. I mean, I'd rather them be out than just sit on my computer.
Uh-huh. We will also, rather than be out than just sit, just sit it on your computer. Speaking of songs that are out, Cheat Back.
Yes, Cheat Back.
Lil Twins with Future, sister.
I love Future, yes.
Lil Twins? So, I love the song. Of course, it makes all the sense in the world to have the king of toxic energy on probably the most toxic. It's up there. If it's not the most, it's one of the most toxic songs on In Pieces. And I had a question about cheating back, right?
Yes,
so I was sitting earlier with myself, and I was like, dang, T, have you ever cheated back? And the answer was, yeah. But then I looked at the time span, right?
Yeah.
I told my friend here that you would feel me on this, so don't let me down.
I won't let you down.
But does cheating back count if it's within a certain time frame of the end of the relationship?
Break it down.
Let's say it's the beginning of May.
Okay.
And you cheated back. Now, this person cheated some time ago, and you finally gained it up in your strength to be like, you know what? The time is now. Beginning of May. Let's say May 8th. Just to give a random date.
And when did he cheat?
Oh, in the before times.
What's the before times?
The before times, like January, February times. Before, right? And the relationship end around about April 1st.
Okay.
Do the cheat back count?
I mean, you're single at that point, so it's not cheating. You're just being a single woman.
Just being a single woman, because we already broke up in my head. I just kicked you out.
Okay, so did you break up in your head or in real life?
In my head.
So you all were still together? If y'all were still together, you did cheat back. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Did you hear her? She said there's nothing wrong with that. I just thought that maybe it wouldn't count. Like, my cheat wouldn't count. My cheat back wasn't the reason we broke up. Your cheating was the reason we broke up.
Yes, that I agree with. That I agree with. It's like if you didn't want us to be broken in the first place, you wouldn't have initiated the first cheat.
And you would not have done that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you said that the deluxe is coming. Do you feel like you've landed officially on your sound as a solo artist, or do you not wish to be pinned to one?
Sorry. I wish to not be pinned to one because that's boring and that's predictable. I am a producer and a musician and an engineer, and one month I might feel this type of genre, the next I might feel this way. So why box myself in? Why be boring? Why be predictable? I feel like genres don't even really exist anymore. Like, the songs that are in pop aren't really pop. The songs that are in hip hop and R&B aren't really hip hop and R&B. And a lot of times, based off of our skin color, it depends if it's pop or R&B, and it could sound exactly the same. So there really are no genres anymore, for being honest with ourselves.
If we're being honest with ourselves, I think being honest is, it's freeing.
It is.
It's life-changing. And I wish that more people would do it, because it would stop a little bit of the projection we seem to be getting. It would stop. If you would just be honest with yourself, maybe you wouldn't have as much bad stuff to say to other people, you know?
That's true. That's true. Yep.
Okay, well, cool. I love that. And I cannot wait to hear more of that, but it sounds like we will have to wait because you are on tour.
I am. At the Fillmore tonight.
Yes,
and I better see you.
And I will be there. I will be there.
Okay.
It is your very first headlining tour. How do we feel? First date down.
I feel amazing. I was so happy. It was just really, really great. And I can't wait to do it again here tonight in Detroit.
Is it super weird being on tour without Hallie?
Oh, it's different. It's different for sure. And who knows, maybe one show she'll stop by.
Which one? So I can pull up to that one too.
I don't know.
I feel like you're keeping secrets, friend, and I don't know if I like that. But I saw that on the screen behind you. You put some of the negative tweets up there, and I loved that. Why? Why did you do it?
I felt it was... I actually came up with that like an hour before the show. It's the moment right before Worried, the song Worried, and there's this vocal interlude part that says, I'm not worried. And I just felt very unbothered by those things in that moment. And I was like, you can say all these things and I'll still be unbothered and not worried, and I'm going to still keep pushing and doing me while you stay bothered and worried. But I'm not worried. So
Worried is my favorite song.
Thank you.
Oh, I love it so much, and I cannot wait to bother my music director so we can get it on the air.
Period.
Because I need everybody to hear it all the time.
Yes.
I think the day after it came out, I probably like played it at a club somewhere because I DJ.
Yes.
I was just like, y'all people need to hear this.
Yes.
You need to hear this. That first show really had you in your bag, though.
Thank you.
Because you said, and I quote, My manager is right here. Don't worry, I'm going to bleep it out, but I have to get the full energy of the thing, okay? You said, and I quote, fuck what the fuck, everybody got to fucking say they can kiss my black ass. That's what you said. Don't put your head down now. That's what you said. That's what you said to the people in Chicago. Chicago had you riled up. What was going on?
I was thanking them for supporting me in the album and singing the songs, and I was like, this is love in real life, and the hate is on the internet and not real. And it's like, at this moment, I don't care. Just, we're singing the lyrics. It's sold out. The tour is sold out. So I forget what everybody got to say.
Yeah. So then I saw you kind of like clutching your pearls a little bit when you were saying it, and I thought that was so funny because I'm like, my girl do not act like that for real, but that she meant that. You meant
I
that
do.
From the bottom of your heart.
I'm a potty mouth. I was laughing at some of the comments. They were like, she sounds like she learned how to cuss for the first time.
LOL. Why would y'all say that?
I'm gonna be 25.
Let my girl grow, please. She is old enough to do a lot of things. She can go to the real people jail. Let her grow. Let her say her cuss words. Let her shake her booty with her thong on the internet. Let her.
Yep, see, we all do it.
We all do it. I just do mine in the close friends. I got a pole in my living room, and I be on it. Yeah, you gotta come over. We'll have a great time.
You got the LED lights?
I do. Actually got a strip. I got a strip. We can have a whole party in there.
I know you be getting down. What?
Girl, okay, this little thing it be thanging in the clothes. Oh my gosh, I admire you so much.
Thank
I
you.
love that you are so willing to be transparent and grow in front of us. I know that sometimes that is hard, especially for people who have been doing what you do as long as you have been doing it. But there's so much more for you to do.
Yes.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Thank you so much.
To witness the greatness that is to become of Chloe.
Thank you.
What else besides an amazing show and In Pieces can Detroit expect tonight at the Fillmore?
Good energy, a lot of dancing, and I just want everyone to have a good time. Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a good time.
Yes.
Do you have any secret talents? You have so many. Like, you produce and you play instruments.
Secret talents?
Yeah.
Well, I love technology. I mean, I don't think it's a secret because I engineer and mix. So I do love Legos. That's my talent as well.
Which one is your favorite set?
I built this Apollo spaceship, which I really loved. It was really tall, I think, from here to the floor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that's a good 4 or 5 feet? You built Apollo. That's the name of your cat?
Yes.
You named your cat after the spaceship you built?
Yes, his full name is Apollo Simba Honey.
Simba.
I couldn't decide between Apollo or Simba because he's a tyrant and rebel like Simba was in his early days. And, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? And that's all right. I love Simba. I had a stuffed Simba that, like, talked. He's like, roar, I'm working on my roar. My mama bought me that. I think I still got it. It's somewhere. I couldn't get rid of symbol. But that's what he's saying.
I love that.
I love it so much. Oh, if I find like the link, I'll have to send you a thing. So you can buy it for your cat to play with. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming. I really, 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 really appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you too.
And before we go, because now we got more time.
Yeah.
Love that. Look at the Lord. You're really positive. Yes. And I saw your interview with Drew, and you talked about some things you repeat to yourself to get you through the moments where you're having imposter syndrome and not really feeling your best.
Yeah.
So I take it you're an affirmations girl.
I am.
I love that. What do you consider to be your top 3 affirmations? I'll share mine with you first.
Okay.
So one is, I operate outside of stress, anxiety, and depression intentionally and unintentionally.
I love that.
Baby,
that's a great one.
When I was a teacher, you know.
You were a teacher?
Yeah.
Really?
It was
For what grade?
Time. 10th grade.
Oh, I know they loved you.
They got on my nerves. But I loved them too.
Yeah.
Teaching not for me though. I would love to be a mentor, after school program, but like the pressure of in the classroom, you have to learn, you have to pass this class to graduate. And you didn't come to class? What? Please, any students watching this, take your ass to class so that you're not putting stress on your teachers. Thank you so much. But that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So what do you think are yours?
My favorites, the I deserve this one. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And nothing good comes easy. Mm-hmm.
Nothing good comes what?
Easy.
Easy. Ooh, praise God. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because you really never know who I might interview next. Keep up with my adventures in real time on all socials at I'm2Times. Stream in pieces right now on all streaming platforms. I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.
Did it 2 times.